Let me ask you something. If the economy is doing so well, why does it feel like everything is about to break? Stocks are up, AI is booming, governments are saying things are stable, but people are stressed, prices are high, and every headline feels like we're one step away from chaos. Well, why the hell wouldn't it? Look at what's going on around us. So what's real? Are we actually okay? Are we being told everything is fine right before it isn't? Well, right now we're in one of the weirdest moments I've seen in a long time, and I consider myself an old ass at this point. Because on paper, things look strong. They really do. Markets are holding. Shit, Trump keeps touting that the markets are going up and going up and going up. People are getting rich. Not me. Tech is exploding. It is. If you go out to build a computer right now, you can't afford to build the damn thing because all the memory you need for it is being taken by AI companies. So a stick of RAM that used to cost you maybe $120 is $1,000 or $800 now. It's ridiculous. Go look at it. But governments are projecting confidence. Not only ours, governments around the world. But at the same time, the vibe is completely different. And let's be honest, people don't react to spreadsheets. They react to what they feel. Think about it. You react to what you feel, not what you see on a piece of paper, but what you feel. And what people feel right now is uncertainty. I know I sure as hell do. Now, let's start with the biggest contradiction. The economy looks stable, but doesn't feel stable. This is where things get interesting. Companies are reporting growth. AI is creating massive hype and investment. Well, look at Oracle. They just fired 30,000 employees because AI is going to take their jobs. Now, don't know how you feel about that, but I know I'm not too happy about it. Now, markets haven't crashed. So technically, everything should feel fine. Should feel fine. But then you go outside. Groceries are expensive. Come on. They keep talking about the price of eggs has come down. I live in Mexico. The prices of egg has always been down. Rent is high. Well, that's true. Rent is high. People really... There's a generation now that has no expectation of ever buying a home. Think about how sad that is. That shouldn't be the case. People are working more, but feeling behind. They feel like it's nonstop. They work and work and work to look at their account at the end of the month and find that they have nothing left. Now that disconnect, that's dangerous. Because historically, when reality and perception don't match, something eventually snaps. The economy isn't just numbers, it's trust. And right now, people don't trust what they're being told. Now, let's talk about what's happening globally, because this is where things start to get real. Tensions are rising in the Middle East. I mean, tensions have been rising for the last month and a half now because somebody decided, let's start a war. Didn't tell anybody, didn't say why. Well, they ended up saying they wanted to. This country was weeks away from creating a nuclear weapon. Weeks away. But last year, they were obliterated. But now they're weeks away. Ships are being seized. The U.S. government just shot the bottom out of an Iranian boat, blew out the engines, sent Marines on board, and seized the boat. You want to talk about trade routes being disrupted? You can't get through the Strait of Hormuz or the Strait of Iran or the Strait of Trump, whatever the hell you want to call it. And ceasefires? There was a ceasefire last week set on Friday. It didn't make it to Saturday morning. They're fragile at best, and they're virtually non-existent. Now, you might be thinking, okay, That's far away. Why should I care? Why should you care? It's Iran. It's Israel. It's all out there in the middle of nowhere. Well, because everything connects back to one thing. The one thing that everyone needs for everything: oil. Conflict, oil prices go up. Oil prices up, transportation costs go up. Everything gets more expensive, whether it's your groceries, your gas, your rent, the ability to even do anything. There are certain things. Well, look at the store. Look up what oil is used for, what is created with it. Damn near everything in your life. So even if you're not following geopolitics, your wallet definitely is. You don't need to watch the news to feel a global crisis. You feel it at the checkout line. Now, let's zoom into politics, because this is where uncertainty really starts to build. We're seeing increasing tensions between leadership institutions and decision makers. You know, the Pope, the vicar of Rome, the pontiff. For those of you who believe in God and the Bible, he is the voice of God on this earth. And we have a man starting a street fight with him, telling him not that he's soft on crime. The Pope isn't supposed to be hard on crime. He's not supposed to be harder on the damn thing. He is the spiritual leader, asshole. We've got disagreements over economic direction. No shit. Pressure on central banks. We have had our president pushing the central banks, trying to get his own person in there so he could dictate what's going to happen next. There's huge decisions being questioned publicly. Now, here's the problem. When leadership looks unstable, like it does now, people assume the system is unstable. I would say we're in that situation at this point, don't you? Now, even if nothing actually breaks, the idea that it could break is enough. Because once trust starts slipping, it's incredibly hard to get back. Markets run on money. The economies run on confidence. And confidence is fragile. Very fragile. What happened when tariffs were put on the rest of the world? We saw everything start to go up. Our economy started to go down. Now we have other countries that don't even want to think about trading with the U.S. We have tourism in Florida, Las Vegas, which have hit new lows because those people do not want to come into the United States to spend their money. Now, here's the twist that nobody fully understands yet. AI. Because while all of this is happening, AI is completely reshaping the economy in real time. Jobs are changing. Like I said earlier, Oracle, 30,000 people, you're out. Amazon, Google, even Apple is pushing this. Now, they say productivity is increasing. Entire industries are shifting now. And depending on who you ask, AI is either saving the economy or quietly replacing it. Ask all those people who've been fired because AI is supposed to take over. See how they feel about it. Now, that uncertainty, that's fuel for anxiety because we've never gone through something like this before, not at this speed. So now you've got global tension, economic pressure, political instability, and technological disruption, all hitting at the same time. You would think, how the hell are we going to survive this? Well, I'd like to know, because this isn't just change. This is transformation happening faster than people can process it. So let's come back to the question. Are we actually okay, or are we just being told we are? It's actually a damn good question. It really is. And the honest answer is both. Things are collapsing, but they're also not as stable as they look. Well, things aren't collapsing. Or are they collapsing? We're in that uncomfortable middle space where nothing has broken yet, but everything feels like it could. This might not be a crisis, but it definitely feels like the calm before something. So now I want to hear from you. Do you think things are actually fine, or does it feel like something bigger is coming? Drop your thoughts down in the comments, because honestly, this is one of those moments where perspective matters. And if you're into breaking down what's really going on behind the headlines, make sure you're subscribed, because we're just getting started.